Sunday fun day. Let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Cake, back with an MLB Prizepicks video. Big day in college football yesterday. Show you a couple slips that we hit, but a lot of great picks we had in the Discord. Just big day all around for everybody. So congrats to everybody that was in there. That had a lot of those big wins. I feel for the people, even myself, man, that hit with the Bo Nix when it bumped up a little bit and we missed by 0.02. That killed a couple 6-man slips for me. But yeah, overall it was a great day. I'll show you a couple of those and some of the picks that we had. But yeah, if you don't have that PrizePicks account and you want to join us, use that promo code CashCake and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. And man, hey, I don't know. The haters came out yesterday. We went 2-1 yesterday. We got Kikuchi over strikeouts, Assad over strikeouts. We missed the no runs first inning. But I'm not going to go 3-0 every time I do these videos. I mean, last 16 days, we're on a 8-2 run right now. And we came off a 12-3 run. We had one bad day in those 16 days. We went 0-3. But other than that, 20-5 over 16 days. I don't think that's too awful bad, but like I said, I put these out and I give you my analysis each and every day, so you can kind of decide if you want to play the play or not. I'm not just throwing the picks out there with no analysis. That way you can make your own judgment of what you want to play them. I mix and match. I basically are playing 2-mans or I'm playing 5 or 6-mans. It's really all I play. Just that makes the most sense mathematically to play the 5 and 6-mans on PrizePicks, but I still like to play the 2-mans when there's 2 of them that I'm pretty confident in. But yeah, hey, just throwing the picks out there. I don't know what it was yesterday, but let's dive in and talk a little bit of baseball. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. We are going to talk about 3 guys. We're going all strikeouts here. Found 3 strikeout plays that we can talk about. And we'll dive into that. But hey, before I get in that, we'll show you a couple these slips real quick. But first off, if you haven't tried out YouTube and their new quad box, man, for sports, holy, that is awesome. Throw that up on a TV. Got four games up at once watching them. It's amazing. I got a link to my YouTube if you want to try it, and below in the description below if you want to try YouTube. But I was blown away. I didn't realize it'd be that good. I wish I could pick the games I wanted, but they have enough combos that I can get at least 2 or 3 games that I like. But yeah, anyways, if you haven't tried it, awesome feature. Yeah, some of the slips that I hit yesterday. I hit the 6-man. 3 of these plays are ones I gave out. 3 came from our models and tools. So that was a good day. And then I hit this 5-man, and these were all from the picks that I gave out yesterday to all of our subscribers. So yeah, overall it was a pretty good day. There's a little college football today. I'm going to dive in and see if I can find any value out there for the guys. We got a lot of baseball, so the grind never stops. So with that, let's talk a little plays here. First one on the board, we're going to go Bobby Miller. Now, this line opened at 5.5. If you can play it out there in any of the books, I would play this under 5.5, but it moved to 5. I still am okay with this. They're going up against Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves are 28th in MLB in strikeouts against right-handed pitching over the last 30 days, only striking out 18.6% of the time. And we know their offense is just unbelievable. Now, first in the year with the WRC plus of 122, but even the last 30 days, 4th with a 127. I mean, they're just raking. And we all know Dave Roberts does not let his pitchers go deep. That's just the way he is. This guy only averages 88.5 pitches over his last 10 games. So he's got to be super dialed in to be able to get over this number. And if we kind of look what he's done, he hasn't got there over his last 5 games. And this is not a great matchup for him by any of the stretch of the imagination. And if we look at his numbers, they kind of point at that as well. He's kind of went downhill a little bit. And if we dig into Miller's strikeout numbers here over the last 30 days, Only 18.2% of the time against lefties, 16% against righties. So he's regressed compared to his season averages of 22 against lefties and 20% against righties. So yeah, and there's not a ton of big strikeouts here. Ton of power through this whole lineup. I mean, I don't have to go through it through the last 30 days. They only have basically two guys that are striking out a lot against right-handed pitching. Austin Riley, 26%, which isn't super high, but the highest of the group. And Ozuna at 23%, but he's got a 293 ISO, 493 WOBA. I mean, up and down this lineup. Acuna, 247 ISO, 436 WOBA. Albies, 269 ISO, 388 WOBA. I mean, it's just up and down this entire lineup. They can get to him. Again, we know he's got a short leash because of Dave Roberts. We're going to take this lower than 5Ks all day long here. Next one we're going to look at, we're going to go over and we're going to talk about our guy, Kirby. I'm going to pull up George Kirby here. 5Ks going up against the New York Mets. They've struggled pretty mightily over the last 30 days against right-handed pitching, ranked 10th in MLB at a 24% strikeout rate. For the season, it was 21.6%, but last 30 days they've struggled mightily here. This line opened at 4.5. It did get pushed to 5. I'm still okay with it. He's had at least 5 or more strikeouts in 6 of his last 7 games. Again, if we kind of look at his teammate here, Logan Gilbert, struck out 9 of these guys back on the 1st. Kind of dig into this lineup a little bit, projected lineup for the Mets for the last 30 days. And the bottom of it is just chock full of strikeouts. Alonso, 30% strikeout rate. Our boy Vogelbach, 29% strikeout rate. DJ Stewart, 36% strikeout rate. Alvarez, 26% strikeout rate. Brett Beatty, 39% strikeout rate. There's just a ton of strikeouts to be had here. And, a lot of these guys, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it looks like 7 lefties, 2 righties. He's striking out righties at 23.7% over the last 30 days and lefties at 21%. So yeah, I have no problem going here. Implied run total is low, 3.9 for the Mets. They just given up, man. This entire team was kind of garbage. And we tacked these guys with Dunning, man. I ain't going to go back and talk about that one. If you have been on this ride with me over the last couple weeks, we know that Dunning should have got that next inning to get his strikeout, but we're not going to go there. It was irritating enough. So, yeah, we're going to go Kirby. We're going to go higher here, or more than 5Ks. We got Bobby Miller less. And then the last one we're going to talk about here, we're going to go to Zach Thompson. We've talked about Zach for a bit. If I can spell it. Zach Thompson, 4.5 strikeouts. Now, if we kind of pull up his numbers and you look at him a little bit, especially if you go past these 5 games, you're going to see not a lot of strikeouts. Well, he was a relief pitcher. He's only started these last 5 games, and he's cleared this number in 4 of the last 5. Pittsburgh, left-handed pitching, 14th in MLB at 24% strikeout rate. They got a real pitiful WRC plus. His pitch count has risen each time. We went from 60 to 73, 82, 90 to 91. So just continues to get a little bit better each and every game, just getting a few more strikeouts. A few more pitches to work with, which helps, again, striking these guys out. Kind of dig in a little bit and see this matchup for Zach. He's got really good strikeout rates over his last 30 days, 27% strikeout rate against lefties, 20 really across the board, lefties and righties, 27% strikeout rate. So done really well. If we look at this Pirates lineup against lefties, top half of the lineup doesn't strike out a ton. Hayes, Reynolds, McCutcheon, all sub 18% strikeout rate. But then when you get towards the bottom of it, is where you can kind of do a little bit of damage. Connor Joe, 25%. Andy Rodriguez, 25%. If we look at Juan Bay, 29%. Williams, 38%. Peguero's 25%. So the bottom half of this lineup, there's some pretty high strikeout rates. And again, he just got to get his 5. And I think he can creep over this number. So we're going to go Zach Zach Thompson over 4.5 for him. And again, don't just plug these in, man. Play if you want to, go ahead, but I prefer to play 2-mans and 5 or 6. So if you want extra plays, you can always jump into our Daily Edge Sports Discord, and we throw plays out in there. And just mix and match. I mean, if I had to rank these, this is exactly how I'd rank them. I put Bobby Miller number 1. He's my favorite. Kirby probably be number 2, and then Zach Thompson number 3. And that's how I'd rank those 3 guys. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. I'm going to keep rolling along. Hopefully this helps you in your research process as you're making your slips each and every day. Again, much love to you guys. We are so close to 35,000. If we can get to 35,000 today, how about this? If we can get to 35,000 subscribers today, we are currently at 34,895. So we need 105. If we can get it today on this video, comment this video, anything you want. And I will pick a random person if we get 35,000 for a free month of Daily Edge Sports Elite. So those guys have stuck around and listened. If you comment, if we get to 35,000, any comment on this video, I'll pick someone. We'll get the free month of Daily Edge Sports Elite. So with that, again, I appreciate you guys. Have a fun Sunday, fun day. A little bit of college football, a little bit of baseball. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.